Oh, as an FYI, guys, this is Spectacle Rock. Well, Spectacle Island in Wind Waker, Spectacle Rock in a lot of the other Zelda games. It's really weirdly placed in this game's geography because it's actually inside Death Mountain. Well, whatever. Anyways, yes, now we are finally ready to go into the Fire Temple, and I think it's going to be necessary for me to change the music. So let's go with it. You guys probably aren't going to hear a whole lot in terms of sound effects, just because I am a prick, and I like to have it a perfect experience. I like people to listen to the song the way it was meant to be. I mean, it's a lot more awesome than this homogenized MIDI. Well, you guys are going to be listening to the good stuff, but as I'm playing through this, I'm going to be listening to the... Anyways. Darunia is going to try and steal Volvagia. Good fucking luck. You don't have a chance, buddy. And that's going to be a majority of what you're doing here in the lovely Fire Temple. You're going to be rescuing Gorons, and if I'm not mistaken, this is actually one of the longest dungeons in this game, in terms of size. You do a lot of backtracking and other things like the Water Temple, the Spirit Temple. Shadow Temple's actually not that big. And we come to our first Goron. You will learn to hate this because of, well, the fact that every time you save a Goron, you get a key, and you have to talk to him, and you hear this stupid secret, which is good for a first-timer, but skip it if you're at all familiar with the game. If only it could let you skip it. You still have to go through the text at the same exact speed. Anyways, it wouldn't matter even if we did have the boss key right now, because we cannot get to the other side, and thus to where the door to Volvagia is. So we must search around. The boss key's actually right under us right now, this little platform here. That's the hilarious part. And ooh, this room. Nice. This is a room with, well, as you guys can probably see, a hell of a lot of magma. And our fire tunic, or our Goron tunic actually, allows us to walk on this shit. It's really a mixed bag of a temple. You're in some caverns, which would make it seem like Dodongo's caverns sometimes, and then you're in some really volcanic areas. Like the previous one. It really makes you feel like you're actually in hell, which is where you might as well be. But and then you play the Song of Time. The problem that I have with this is that there's just this feeling of monotony that comes with this temple. I don't know why, but it's probably my least favorite temple because you're just doing the same stuff over and over and over. You go into a room, you find a Goron, you'll sometimes find, oh, a like this like. Obviously keep your shield up to block these fucknuts. Oh, you can destroy them too, that's cool. And then, like. Yeah, you save a Goron, you get a key, you go into a room, walk some fire, maybe you kill a gold skulltula like I just did, you know. It's really got this really monotonous feeling. It's got one of my favorite songs, well, the original one anyway. probably the most boring of them all. And I know you guys are going to be like, oh, what about the water temple land? I'm going to own that shit. Just you wait. I can guarantee that I will own that shit. And get owned by a fire keys at the same time. Cool. That's not what my intention was. I think there's another Goron and a key over here. And what you guys are going to find a lot in this temple in particular is bombable walls. And you obviously slash them if they weren't already obvious enough to you by just looking at them. Blow the wall up and you're in. And speaking of the devil, it is a Goron. Oh, it wouldn't be so bad if you could just skip their conversations and you could get to the action, but it's constantly slowed down by this. I'll tell you a secret for saving me, right? At least change the conversation up. No other temple has this. And that's my issue with it. It's really a shame because it's got such an awesome BGM, but and a nice hellish feel to it. If it weren't for the rescuing, the Goron's part, that'd be fine. But this game is over 10 years old. Well, no, it's not over 10 years old. It's actually coming up onto its 10-year anniversary soon. So, what a time for me to get around to doing this. Hopefully I'll have it finished on its 10th birthday. And open this with the key. You guys need to go back and get that Goron that I got a minute ago, because if you go up there, you will find a locked door. And you'll be very pissed that you went through all this just to find a nothing. That's Fire Geyser. That's a Fire Geyser, rather. And in order to go up it, you obviously can't just stand on it. You need to put a block on it, which is what I'm about to do here. And you hear that because there's keys. Well, you probably won't hear it. I'm going to be overlaying the Fire Temple music. So this is weird. I'm like speaking live for something that I'm going to do in the future. It's just weird to talk about. And let me see. Yeah. What we're going to do now, let's see if I can shortcut this. And of course I can't shortcut it because I was at too much of an angle, so Link can't at least hook shot it up. Hook shot it up, bitch. Why am I not so quirky today? I hate this rendition. I mean, it's not bad, but wasn't it like they didn't want to be associated with a dragon demon or something like that? The Islamic folk. And of course I can't. Let's go down. I hate when I do that! Okay, go up it again. In the door. It's okay, Len. We only missed out on a couple seconds, and there's a Goron that I don't believe we can get until a little bit later. These slug-like enemies, fire sluggies, whatever the hell they're called. I don't care. I don't care what their names are. If they're not an enemy staple like Octoroks or Moblins, who gives a shit? Boom. Fry!